Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. I'm not gonna lie, kind of upset because I recorded 4 videos and they were all terrible. And I recorded 4, but there ended up being 3 for some reason. So as you can see, I do have these first 4 completed, but I'll have to do them again. I'm only gonna put out 2 today because I don't have enough time to record 2 more, edit 2 more, and upload 2 more. Well, 4 more, because that takes a lot of time. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. So we're just gonna be doing the 2 Whiteside. There's Skiles. I'm not going to lie, I said his name is Skittles. We're still saying his name is Skittles. So I got this on Whiteside for very cheap. And this is the lineup we're going to be using for this video. The new Inferno cards. They're not very new because Whiteside is newer than him, but they are new cards. So the lineup you run up against it's not a terrible lineup. It's not a great one. I mean, the lineup that I'm using is going to be fine. So normally when I use a lot of these cards for this, it's my first time using them, but since I made the video already, I've already used these guys. And this Miller card is actually really good. He's not, to me, he's like Clay without much of the defense. He does have height, so that makes him able to do some of the stuff Clay can do and make up for it just because of height alone. He's not very fast, but that's not that bad of a thing. His defense is good enough. And Jack, who is a point guard, who's he just feels short to me. Like, Jack has very, 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 very pretty decent dribble moves. Like, his dribble moves can get you open just because of the moves themselves. But, to me, his jump shot's very weird, and I will miss a lot of easy and open shots because Jack's release is just, I'm not a fan. Compared to Miller, who I can't miss with. I can't miss with Miller. This card is nice. Now, I got Jack and Miller both for under like 2K because I was just out here and getting them for as cheap as possible when they first dropped. Which is weird because the new cards that dropped with the on Whiteside, they were all going for a lot. Like the day that they came out with, which was Monday, I'm recording this on Tuesday and you're seeing this on Wednesday, they were all going for a lot. Like this Whiteside, I think I showed you was going for about like 3 or 4K. God, I cannot do post moves anymore. But I ended up getting Whiteside for about 1,000. Not an exaggeration, about 1,000. And Whiteside, what can you do on offense? Catch oops. That's about it. You can do, if you're good at post moves in the paint, he'll be fine because his height and strength is actually really good. But his whole thing is he's a defensive god. He can do that too. Let's see if, because he's actually got pretty good defense. No. He's just really strong. He's just strong. Whiteside's a strong guy. Now, out of all of these cards, I know we're only halfway through. Do I recommend any of these cards? Kinda. Like, as you already know, I recommend Miller all the way through. All the way through. He's not very expensive either. So I recommend getting him. He's a card that you can run at shooting guard. I think he's a shooting guard small forward or small forward shooting guard or something. Something like that. You can run him and feel like you aren't losing out on anything because you're running him. And he's pretty good. Now, Jack is an evolution card. I know I don't have him all the way evolved yet. But I don't think most people are going to play with him enough to evolve him. If you want to make some money, evolve him. And then sit on like 3 of them. But if you want to make more money, get Ronnie Brewer and evolve him. Because his evolution's a bit harder to do. This Jack to me isn't worth the buy. He's very boring of a card. There's a lot of other better point guards that you can get than him. Like a lot of better point guards. And with him even being a Ruby, even when he turns into an Amethyst, he's just like, yes, he can do moves to get to the paint, but if you can't finish around the rim, it doesn't matter that you got to the rim because you're not going to score. I'm not even slightly worried about that, man. So we'll just come here, hit him with that. Right back. Ain't even going to do no moves. Come on, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. And Miller's dribbles are actually pretty nice. Just out of all these cards, I just don't recommend Jack. Do I recommend Whiteside? Kind of. Like, you're not really going to be using him online, even in limited just because people are cheese balls and are just going to sit in the paint on him. And it's not going to be fun because Whiteside really can't shoot. Like, his mid is all right, but it's not good enough to really get him open. His crossover, just playing one crossover is really good. Like, Whiteside's only good if you want to use him in, like, single-player game modes. Like, if you don't like playing online, like I don't. He will be good enough then because you don't have to use a very high overall. Let's say you're playing, like, Domination. He is a great card for Domination. But other than that, I don't really recommend him because he doesn't do a lot great. He is good, but he's just not great. Now, we will be doing Whiteside triple-double today, and then tomorrow we will be putting out the Skiles or Skittles. It's Skittles. We're going to say Skittles. We're going to be doing his videos tomorrow. So, come back and watch the next one. Peace.